I admit it, I don't play PC games all that often, and on very rare occasions I will play a console game. But casual gaming takes up many hours of my week. Now I do a lot of my casual gaming on the iPhone 5S and the iPad Air, but this, the Nvidia Shield tablet, has just arrived on my desk. Let's take a closer look. So I've got all three products coming today from Nvidia. I've got the Nvidia Shield tablet cover. We'll take a look at that in a short while. I've also got the Nvidia Shield wireless controller. This looks really interesting because it should give really good control during gameplay and a lot better than using a touchscreen for games. And then of course we've got the Nvidia Shield tablet, the star of the show. Now I'm not going to go into all the specifications in this video because I'm done with that. That's available online. You can check out all of the specifications online. I will just flip this over though and give you a look at the back of the box. It looks really superb. This has got such a good processor in here, an 8-inch screen, and should deliver really good gaming performance. So let's take a look at the actual tablet itself. And the reason I'm excited about this is, as I said in the intro, I do a lot of my gaming on the iPad Air and also on the iPhone 5S, and I'm really a casual gamer. You know, I like to pick up a game and have a quick go, and for the most part on those two devices the quality is really good. You know, the graphics are good, sounds good, but this should really take things to the next level. It's got a really high resolution display and also enables you to attach it to a television as well via micro HDMI. So very excited to test that. So here we go, this is the tablet. Wow, looks very nice indeed. Presented front and center there. Even without taking it out of the packaging, the first thing that strikes me is we've got these nice front facing speakers. Really very cool. So let's just take this out of the box. We'll take a closer look at the tablet in a short while. What else have we got in here? Well, in the center here we have got a tablet safety information guide. We've got a European adapter and also a UK adapter for the power supply. That's cool. Which way up did that go? There we go. It goes back in that way. Even in that short time, I couldn't remember what way that went in the actual box. We've also got a little tiny power brick. Obviously, this is going to be multi-voltage, and the adapter plate goes on there, and then your USB cable goes in there. And then we've also got a USB cable. So this is going to be used for actually charging the device. Oh, it's nice. That's actually got the little branding on there for the Nvidia Shield. Look at that. Very, very cool. So micro USB to full size USB for charging the device. And that is it inside the box. There's nothing else underneath. So let's pop the box out of the way and we'll have a closer look at the Nvidia Shield. So we'll take the covering off. Rear facing camera as well. That's nice. Here we go. Just going to slide out. There was probably an easier way than that, but here we go. This is the Nvidia Shield. I'll get this booted up as well, and so you can get a look at the screen in this very video. But we've got the speakers front facing. We've got a front facing camera as well. If we turn this on its side here, along this top edge, we've got power on off button. We've got the volume rocker, micro SD card slot, a blanked out plate here. I would imagine that when the LTE version comes out of this, that will be where you put your SIM card. We've got a stylus as well in here. So in that top corner, we've got the Nvidia Shield stylus. So I'll be interested to try that out as well. That goes nicely in there. Along this edge here, we've got the HDMI output. I thought it was micro, but it looks like a mini HDMI rather than micro. We've also got 3.5mm audio jack. We've got the charging port there as well, and then a side speaker. And then round on this side, we've got another speaker. This is really good because it enhances the sound a lot, so that should be really interesting. And along the bottom edge, we've got what looks like, these are probably going to be where the cover connects, I would imagine. I don't think they're sort of speaker ports or anything, so I'd imagine they're just sort of connecting ports for the cover. And then of course on the back we've got the Shield branding and also the rear facing camera. So that's an overview of the tablet. As I say, I'll get this booted up so you can get a look at the user interface, but for now we'll just pop that off to the side and we'll have a look at the controller. So this is the Shield wireless controller, the most advanced game controller. Let's have a look around the back. We've got console grade controls, stereo headset jack with chat, ultra responsive Wi-Fi performance, microphone for voice search. So quite a fully featured controller. Let's get my trusty little knife and unbox this one and have a look. And I'm hoping this is as comfortable as the Xbox One controller. That's my sort of favourite controller to date, really. The PS4 controller is fine. I've grown more accustomed to the Xbox One controller of late. But let's have a look at the Shield wireless controller. Wow, looks very, very nice indeed. Look at that. So inside we've got the controller itself. We have got wireless controller quick start guide, support guide. Nothing else inside the box, I don't think. I was expecting to see a cable. It says that there is a cable in here. Oh, here we go. Completely missed it. What a noob. So we've got a cable as well for charging the controller. Again, identical to the one that came with the tablet. Branding on each end, and it's micro USB to full-size USB. So that's included in the packaging. So now let's have a closer look at the controller. Looks really nice, actually. Very nice feel to it. Are these buttons? These, I suppose, these are probably touch sensitive areas here. Oh look, I've just turned it on just by touching that. So it's not even a clicky button, these are touch sensitive areas. This is going to be the microphone pickup just in here. We've got the X, Y, B and A buttons. Let's just take this off. Got a little bit of plastic covering on there. We've also got the thumbsticks. We've also got the D-pad just here. I think this is touch sensitive as well, all the way down here. So that's going to be really cool, trying that out. And that's also got a bit of movement to it. So I imagine these are clicky buttons for volume, and maybe that's a select button. I really don't know at this stage. And then we've obviously got shoulder buttons on the top, 2 lots of shoulder buttons. These feel nice. These feel very spongy, but these feel awesome. And then on the top here, we've got headphone port and also the micro USB port for charging. So that is the controller. I'll let you know how I feel about that after using it for a week or so. So let's just pop that up the top there. And then last but not least, we have got the tablet cover. So let's have a look at this cover. Going to need my knife again, just to slice through the tape at the bottom. I thought this was going to be magnetic, but you can see from the diagram here, it does go into those slots on the bottom of the tablet, and it offers up 3 different angles as well for your tablet use. And here we go. Looks much like you would get with an iPad, these sort of concertina type covers. And I'm wondering if it is magnetic, because there's no sort of latch mechanism. I think these are just locators. So let's grab the tablet and have a look. So it's along this edge. And we're just going to offer these up to the holes. And yes, it is magnetic, so it pulls into place like so. And then you can use it to cover your device. And then it goes back round like so. And I'm pretty sure it works like that. So you can prop your device up at this sort of angle. I'm sure, and there's a lower angle as well. So there's sort of different areas on the back of the tablet where this actually sticks via magnet to the back of the tablet. And then of course, when not in use, we can just flip it around the front of the device. So nice, feels okay. A little bit of movement on the front, but not too much. It's still going to protect the screen whilst in use. So that is the Nvidia Shield tablet cover. So now let's get this all booted up. We'll run through the first setup procedure and then give you a look at the screen. So here we go. This is all set up and running now. I've run through the initial setup procedure and the screen is currently set to full brightness, and I'm very impressed with the screen quality. It's absolutely awesome. Also, the screen resolution for this size of screen is pretty much spot on. Now, it is doing a restore at the moment from my Google account, but it still is very, very responsive. Everything seems nice and snappy, sort of nice transitions between the screens. Really very, very good indeed. Let's just pop into the Nvidia Shield sort of marketplace. Now here we can access sort of recommended for you, what's new, etc, etc. But there is a specific section for controller optimized apps, and this is where I'm going to start my exploration. I'm going to try as many of these as I can, and I'll share with you my experience. Now, You can also stream from this direct to Twitch TV, so I'm going to try that as well. And you can also record your gameplay direct onto the tablet memory, so whilst you're playing it will record just the screen only rather than my hands being in the way, direct to memory card. So I'm going to try that as well and share some of the gameplay footage with you. So that's it for my unboxing of the Nvidia Shield tablet, the controller, and of course the Nvidia Shield case that I showed you a little bit earlier. Thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this device in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see another video of mine, please do click the annotation on the top of your screen now, and also you can click the annotation on the bottom of your screen and subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time.